I'm Cory.
And I'm Wallace.
And we're an early retired couple that are traveling the world. At the moment, we're in Bangkok, Thailand.
And today we are going to take you guys with us as we head from our hotel and go out to explore some of the sites here in Bangkok. We are going to head first to Wat Pho Temple and also the Grand Palace today. So come on along with us and we'll show you the sights.
And we're going to get there from our hotel. We're going to take a shuttle and then we're going to go on transit and get fairly close and then just walk from there. So we'll take you along.
We just got dropped off by our shuttle from the hotel and we're at Terminal 21 department store, and we're gonna go find the MRT subway station and take that the rest of the way.
And this will be our first time on the MRT, so this will be a bit of an adventure for us. I think it's pretty straightforward, but it's new to us, and yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
English. Please select your destination on the map. We are at Sukhumvit. We need to go to Sanam Chai.
All right, so Google Maps told me where we're starting from, how many stops we need to ride at which station we need to go to. So at the ticket machine there, you basically just punch in English, select your destination, which in our case is Sanam Chai station, which is 9 stops away. It unfortunately doesn't take credit card. Luckily we had cash. Had some trouble accepting our cash, but we got it in the end. And it spits out your change and these 2 black tokens, which are our tickets. So we are going to go to entrance 1 now, I believe, or platform 1, and find our train.
So the little black tokens that we got, all you have to do is scan them. I thought we had to like deposit them, so you just hang on to them, I guess, and then at the end we'll
probably have to tap back out, yeah, or deposit it to get out, I think.
So we did actually find the ticket counter that you actually can use the MasterCard or Visa. It's just, it has a person. We didn't know that. We thought that the regular token or the regular...
Like the machines would let you use credit card. It was cash only.
So we'll do that in the future.
Our train's here. Oh, and it's packed. This train is packed. We're here at the Sanam Chai MRT subway station, and there's actually like a little archaeological dig here. I guess when they were excavating to build the station, they came across the ruins, like foundations of I guess what they say it's the audience chamber of a royal palace, and it doesn't specify what it dates back to. I would assume it's pretty old, probably like 16th century, similar to what the temple and the surrounding, Grand Palace era is. But it's pretty cool, and they've preserved, those post holes and foundation here behind me.
The MRT is super easy and efficient. We are now at Wat Pho, and we're just walking there.
Yeah, we'll be there in 3 or 4 minutes, and then we'll go in and have a look around. And we're here.
We are now in
cash only. I was hoping to use credit card, but be aware, bring cash. It's 300 Thai baht per person, or approximately 12 and a half Canadian dollars. So don't come with just a credit card, because you ain't getting in.
And for dress code, for ladies at least, it's cover shoulders, knees and ankles. I brought a sarong and a cover up, so.
Yeah, so for guys, t-shirt covering your shoulders, and I have long shorts on and that didn't seem to be a problem. Guys don't seem to have to cover their legs. Wat Pho is a Buddhist temple that was built in the 16th century, and it houses the largest collection of Buddha images in Thailand, including a 46-meter long reclining Buddha statue. So it is also known as the Temple of the Reclining Buddha. It is also considered to be one of the earliest centers for public education in Thailand. There are illustrations and inscriptions all around this temple, and people used to come here to learn traditional Thai medicine from those inscriptions. And it is also still one of the original schools of Thai medicine, as well as the birthplace of the traditional Thai massage, which is still taught and practiced here.
We were here in 2017, and this place is just as beautiful as it was then, from what I remember. The first time that we came, we had a guide, so we didn't really have a lot of time to like just poke around and just like take it all in. This time, we're just taking our time. The fact that we're here again should tell you that it is worth coming.
This place is so intricate and so beautiful. We've actually been here before, 7 years ago, but this place does not get old. It is just as beautiful now as it was then.
It just doesn't get old. It is so pretty and ornate, and the Grand Palace is even better.
So we actually managed to accidentally go all the way around the big reclining Buddha. We've now figured out how to get into the middle section, to the big temple, and you can see on either side of us here, there's all these Buddha images.
Our search continues for the reclining Buddha. We thought we found it,
We
but
didn't.
we did not.
This is just another temple with a Buddha in it. So we'll go show you what that looks like. These spires here behind us are the Buddhist monument of King Rama III. I'm not sure exactly when they were built, but they are very, very large, very ornate, and very, very beautiful.
Reading the plaque behind me, King Rama I was the founder of Wat Pho, but it started to deteriorate, so King Rama III graciously ordered for it to be restored. The restoration started in 1831 and it continued for 16 years and it completed in 1848. As you can tell by the crowds behind us, we have found the reclining Buddha. I don't know if there's a big significance to the reclining Buddha other than it being really big.
It's just one of the largest reclining Buddha statues. Might be the largest in Thailand for all I know. And yeah, it's really, really busy because you can see the crowds of people lining up behind us to go in.
Seeing that for the second time, I would say it's just as impressive as the first time.
Yeah, it's impressive, it's big, and it doesn't really capture very well on camera because of the scale of it.
I tried my best, but it'll look like a fraction of the size on the camera, I'm sure.
We just stopped at the Kin and Cough Cafe right across the street from the exit of Wat Pho. Grabbed a little bit of food, just had a snack and some drinks. Definitely overpriced because of where you are. You're in a touristy area, so we probably paid double what we would have if you're just, at a normal restaurant in town. But it was actually pretty good, and so no regrets there. And plus you're here, so don't really have any options but to pay the touristy prices. And now we are going to head over to the Grand Palace.
We are at the Grand Palace. We're about to enter, and Wallace got hosed. He wore shorts, and they said they were too short, so now he has to buy pants. They're not cheap for elephant pants, and I did not bring an extra sarong for him, so it is what it is.
So the rules for no bare shoulders, no shorts, no skirts and all that. It isn't just for women. It applies to men too. My t-shirt's okay, but my shorts were not. So I just paid 200 baht for a pair of elephant pants. How do I look? So besides the 200 baht for the elephant pants, tickets were 500 baht each, about 20-ish, 21 Canadian dollars. Ticket sales close at 3:30 p.m. It's about 2:40 right now, and the grounds close at 4:30. So we've got just under 2 hours to wander around and see the Grand Palace.
So last time that we were here in 2017, we had a guide, and I remember distinctly that he had mentioned that this mural, it goes all the way around the whole palace, and what it does is tell a story. What the story is, I don't know, but I remember it distinctly being very ornate, very intricate, and beautiful.
There are free guided tours available that you can sign up for that would take you around and explain the history of this mural. Unfortunately, we're here too late. The last one was at 2 p.m. So we're just gonna wander around and we'll Google and see if I can find any info about this. But if you get here early enough, you can get a free tour. So the Grand Palace was built in 1782 and was the official residence of the kings of Siam and later on Thailand, and was the seat of the royal government until 1925. It is just this absolutely amazing complex of buildings. This mural you can see behind us and all these really ornate buildings and structures, and it is just insanely beautiful.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's something you have to see for yourself to completely understand the grand scale of it. Yeah. We've been here twice, and it just doesn't get old.
Yeah, like I'm trying to take pictures on my phone, and even at the ultra wide angle, you can't even capture it. It's so big, and it's just so grand. Which it's called the Grand Palace for a reason.
We went and immediately they said no photos or videos, so we are unable to show you guys anything. I think
I snuck a couple pictures right at the exit. So what this was, you guys, this was the Temple of the Emerald Buddha, or I believe it's called Wat Pho. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Really, really beautiful inside. Like there's this small-ish emerald Buddha clothed in like a gold shroud. Very, very pretty and like just ornate.
Again, it's overwhelming how beautiful it is, and there's just so much to look at. You could stand there for 2 hours and still not take it all in. We don't have that kind of time, which is unfortunate, but highly recommend. This is something that you're just going to have to come see for yourself because it's so worth it.
Absolutely. And it is a place of worship, so a lot of people in there, a lot of Buddhists are in there praying, so that's why there's no photos allowed. They don't want people, tying up the space, but definitely worth a visit. Okay, we've had time to wander around the Grand Palace a bit and took some time here to Google the history of the murals. They were first painted in 1783, and there's over 2 kilometers worth of these murals, 178 panels, and they depict the story of the Rama king. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, and that's the Thai version of the Indian epic, the Ramayana. So I don't know, much more about the history of that, but feel free to Google that if you're curious about what the story is. But that explains why there's so much of the mural, and it's so just incredibly ornate and beautiful and detailed.
And to my left here, they've got it cordoned off. They're clearly restoring some. So it must take ages to restore, and just keep upkeep of the beauty of it. So yeah, it's honestly, it's overwhelming. There's just so much to see, so much to look at. You just don't know where to look.
Yeah, it's visually just stunning. If I'm not mistaken, behind us there is the actual palace, which is where the kings would have resided. All the other temples and stuff were, of course, more ceremonial. As far as I understand it, today these grounds are only used for ceremonial purposes, no longer actually used as the official residence. Bottom line, as far as I'm concerned, absolutely stunning, and you kind of have to come and see it in person. I don't think the GoPro or the cameras can capture the scale of it.
Yeah, if you have to decide which one to go to, I would put the Grand Palace before Wat Pho, and if you have time, do Wat Pho. Give yourself more time in the Grand Palace. We did it the other way around. Kind of regret that. We just didn't have the luxury of time just to take it all in. So we've been here twice. What can I say? 100% worth it.
I would come again.
I would come again.
Yeah.
So take that for what it's worth.
Absolutely. I agree with what Cory said. And I think that's all there is to say. I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. So thank you guys for joining us on our day around Bangkok. We hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you did, please hit the thumbs up to give us a like and make sure you subscribe.
And we hope that you'll join us in the next video for more adventures. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.
What the heck? Okay, got our tickets.